Usyk comes in.
Thank you.
Did you know how many people I boxed in front of at Wembley Stadium?
Sorry?
I boxed at Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people were there? Yeah.
After Carl Froch's recent clash with John Fury and Tyson Fury, which resulted in his hospitalization, Oleksandr Usyk has paid him a visit.
Hello,
Hello.
and you, high five.
He promised to seek revenge on Froch's behalf on December 21st when he faces Tyson Fury for the second time this year. Carl Froch has been a staunch supporter of Oleksandr Usyk since the fight was announced, particularly because of his long-standing dislike for his fellow British superstar fighters.
The chiseled face. Listen, I sound like a fanboy. Maybe I am a fanboy, but Oleksandr Usyk looked the absolute.
His dislike for Tyson Fury constantly put him at odds with John Fury, escalating to the point where they began challenging each other to a boxing match. This tension culminated in a clash at the airport, where, with Tyson Fury's help, they managed to send Carl Froch to the hospital. During Usyk's visit, Oleksandr Usyk promised Froch that he would win the upcoming fight.
I go on my ring, I watch.
I'm only joking.
It's my dream. Oh my God, my God, David, the greatest Alex.
Oleksandr Usyk harbors a silent grudge against Tyson Fury due to Fury's reaction after their last fight. Fury claimed that Usyk was undeservedly awarded the win and accused him of using PEDs during the match. As expected, all of Fury's claims were unfounded. Now, Usyk is determined to defeat Fury by knockout in their upcoming bout, leaving no room for further accusations or trash talk.
For the good fight. It was a close fight, you know. I believed, I thought I did enough, but, you know, I'm not a judge. I can't judge a fight while I'm boxing it. You know,
It was the first loss of his career, and while Tyson Fury initially showed sportsmanship by giving several forehead kisses to his opponent, his statements afterward proved otherwise. He blamed his loss on a range of unthinkable factors. A layman might wonder what Russia's invasion of Ukraine had to do with a boxing match in Saudi Arabia. But once the fight was over, Fury did just that. He blamed his defeat on the war in Ukraine and claimed that Oleksandr Usyk's victory was due to the judge's pity for the Ukrainian. Despite congratulating Usyk immediately after the match, Fury spoiled the moment with his remarks when approached by a member of the media. This behavior did not sit well with boxing fans. Fury, after losing to Usyk by split decision, made one last attempt to undermine Usyk's victory with his controversial comments.
I love you.
It was a metaphorical low blow. During an in-ring interview, Tyson Fury insinuated that Oleksandr Usyk, the Ukrainian boxer, had been awarded the fight out of sympathy because Ukraine is at war. You know his country is at war, so people are siding with the country at war, Fury remarked, referencing Russia's invasion of Ukraine over 2 years ago.
to me in the last round or whatever, you're down, go out and try and finish him. I would have done that, but we believe, everyone in the corner believed we were up. You know, all I had to do was just keep.
The recent clash between Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury was one of the most anticipated boxing events in decades. It was set to crown the first undisputed heavyweight champion in over 25 years, a title last held by Lennox Lewis. Held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the bout promised high stakes and high drama, and it delivered on both counts. However, the aftermath of the fight has been mired in controversy, allegations, and emotional outbursts, particularly from Tyson Fury. In the immediate aftermath of the fight, Tyson Fury's reactions were a mix of sportsmanship and bitterness. Despite losing his undefeated status, Fury initially showed respect to Usyk by giving him forehead kisses and embracing him several times. However, during an in-ring interview, Fury's demeanor shifted dramatically. He suggested that Usyk had been awarded the win out of sympathy due to Ukraine's ongoing war with Russia. You know his country is at war, So people are siding with the country at war, Fury remarked, implying that the judge's decision was influenced by Usyk's nationality rather than his performance in the ring. This accusation did not sit well with the boxing community or fans. Fury's comments, which linked the war in Ukraine to the outcome of a boxing match, were seen as distasteful and unfounded. Despite his earlier gestures of sportsmanship, these remarks overshadowed the respect he initially showed to Usyk. The judges' scorecards reflected a close and hard-fought battle. Manuel Oliver of Spain scored the fight 115-112 in favor of Usyk. Craig Metcalf of Canada scored it 114-113 for Usyk. And Mike Fitzgerald of the United States had it 114-113 for Fury. Fury, clearly frustrated by the loss, expressed his belief that he had won the fight. "Make no mistake, I won that fight, and I'll be back," he asserted. He acknowledged that Usyk won a few rounds, but maintained that he dominated the majority. This sentiment is common among boxers who lose close fights via judges' decisions, but Fury's subsequent comments added fuel to the fire. He claimed that the decision was one of the daftest in boxing and promised to come back, stating, "I believe I won the fight, but I'm not going to sit here and cry and make excuses. It was a good fight." Adding to the post-fight drama, a clip surfaced online showing Usyk in his corner after the 7th round. In the video, one of Usyk's cornermen appeared to hold an object in front of Usyk's face, prompting him to lean in and seemingly inhale its contents. The unclear nature of the footage led to rampant speculation and allegations that Usyk was using an inhaler, potentially illegal, to gain an advantage during the fight. This controversy sparked debates across social media, with many of Fury's supporters using it to question Usyk's victory. The angle of the camera did not clearly show what the object was, leading to various interpretations and further fueling the controversy. While no concrete evidence emerged to prove any wrongdoing by Usyk, the incident added another layer of complexity to the already contentious fight. Despite the chaos, Usyk remained focused and determined. During his visit to Carl Froch, who had been hospitalized after a separate clash with the Furies, Usyk promised to avenge Froch's honor by defeating Fury decisively in their next encounter. Usyk's commitment to a knockout victory is driven by a desire to leave no room for controversy or accusations. Fury's emotional state after the fight was evident. While he initially accepted the loss with some grace, the pressure and disappointment soon took over. "I believe I won the fight. Y'all are going to see Usyk for who he is in the next few days. I won the fight, and that's it," Fury declared, hinting at more revelations to come. The bout between Usyk and Fury was not just about titles but about legacy. Both fighters had everything to gain and everything to lose. Usyk's victory, marred by post-fight controversies, nonetheless established him as a formidable champion, able to overcome the odds and the physicality of Fury. For Fury, the loss was a significant blow to his undefeated record and his reputation, leading to a series of emotional and controversial statements. In the grand scheme of boxing history, this fight will be remembered for its intensity, the skill of both fighters, and the dramatic post-fight events. As the dust settles, fans and analysts